Minors can't vote, can't purchase alcohol, can't purchase cigarettes. We shouldn't allow a minor to get a permanent gender-altering surgery in Oklahoma.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to hit that like button and please subscribe below. Guys, we have huge news that is developing out of the state of Oklahoma, where the Capitol, located in Oklahoma City, was indeed stormed and an insurrection took place. This is completely unacceptable how a threat towards a government building could ever take place. Who conducted this storming was indeed the activist group known as Trans Lives Matter. Okay, these individuals are mad at Oklahoma's governor, Kevin Stitt, who I believe he's in his second term, so he's not doing this to get reelected. Kevin Stitt is practicing, he's planning to ban gender affirming care on minors up to the age of 26. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I personally agree with that bill. And in my generation, Gen Z, there's gonna be a lot of people, there's gonna be a lot of lawsuits being filed from a lot of children having regret on the decisions they have made to cut their junk off. So I want to talk about that more in this video, and also talk more about Trans Lives Matter. Why are they mad? So if you have not seen the news clip and you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out.
Minors can't vote, can't purchase alcohol, can't purchase cigarettes. We shouldn't allow a minor to get a permanent gender-altering surgery in Oklahoma.
They're shouting their "Protect Trans Kids." The governor's plan to ban gender-affirming care, drawing protesters today inside and outside the state capitol.
KOCO's Evan Onstadt is joining us in studio right now. And Evan, protesters say they feel like their community is under attack.
Yeah, and it's obviously very different than the governor's point of view, because he says that he is all about protecting young people. But yes, these protesters, they look at the bills passed last year, a ban on transgender girls from playing girls' sports. We remember that. We also remember the bathroom bill requiring kids to use the bathroom linked to their birth certificate and not their gender identity. Protesters, they look at those, and they look at what's planned for this year, something they consider health care, and they say they are scared. And they tell us they are mad as well.
So, hey, I hope the individuals involved with this storming of the Oklahoma Capitol are held responsible for what they did. I wonder, was any glass busted? Were they let in? What all exactly happened here? Because all we have is a few clips. The media, again, they're not talking about this because mainly, but I remember when a whole other situation happened, they talked about it for like a week, months, almost years now. There were documentaries made about it. I wonder, will the same energy be kept here, where Trans Lives Matter felt the need to storm the Capitol? What they did, that's not protesting. You are literally loudly chanting, possibly disrupting a special session. There's a huge problem at what took place at this Capitol. Again, a attack on a government building. Okay, now I want to play this clip as well. This same news outlet asked an individual there why they were so mad and angry, and this guy claims that the trans community is scared or they're under attack. These things are completely false. But check this out.
We spoke to one public school teacher, a transgender woman, who says it feels like no one outside their community even wants to try to understand them.
With no olive branch seemingly available and discrimination only deepening, things like this are more important, because it's going to show the greater Oklahoma City community that we have a lot of love between us and that we are not a threat, no matter who might designate us as so.
It was a large crowd there outside the Capitol and then inside the rotunda, as you saw. One bill that scares Ramona, who we just heard from, is a bill that would ban gender-affirming care to the age of 26.
Wow. So, yeah, you guys saw that individual. He is saying that, the trans community is under attack. We need an olive branch. What olive branch has to be made? You have a problem with leaving the kids alone when it comes to your gender affirming procedures, okay? And a lot of articles and the media love saying gender affirming care. How is it care when you cutting somebody junk off? And biologically, it's not meant to be cut off, because you're going to have problems down the road. Again, what I said at the beginning of this video, there's going to be a lot of lawsuits from of these individuals in the future, give it 15, maybe 20 years, these people are going to come into realization. And for you know what, what they're going to do is probably create a movement, and they'll be conservative. So it's really funny to watch these guys because we get to see an early look through the curtains of people who have literally been brainwashed in the school system. And I agree with Kevin Stitt on having a gender affirming care up to 26. Again, once you're over 18, I don't really care what you do. Again, there's going to be a lot of regret with even people who are 18 and decide to get those procedures. 26 is good too, because it gives you time to think about it. Are you sure this is something that you want to do? Are you sure that you really like the same gender or opposite? Are you sure that you are about that life? Okay, because a lot of y'all really, I ain't gonna say that, but at the same time, a lot of y'all are not, because you're not ready to go through that pain and all this kind of stuff when you indeed cut your junk off, because again, it's not meant to be cut off. I hope Kevin Stitt indeed goes through with this piece of legislation on the ban of gender affirming procedures on minors in the state of Oklahoma. This is a beautiful piece of legislation, and I believe what this also is the Ron DeSantis effect. A lot of governors down south, they're rhinos. Okay, I'm in Mississippi. Tate Reeves, he like, come on. A lot of these, Brian Kemp, he went to the World Economic Forum. A lot of these guys do not really, they claim to be conservative. Maybe they are on maybe state issues and things like that, but they're slow to react. And we see with somebody like Ron DeSantis, he's fast. And we see Kevin Stitt kind of doing that. This has kind of been a year after year thing where he's been attacking this woke nonsense in the state of Oklahoma. Okay, where again, weed is legal, by the way. So it'll never be enough to the quote liberal crowd. It'll never be enough. So it's best you put a halt and to really preserve your state, preserve families, preserve culture. I really respect what you're doing, Kevin Stitt. But again, I hope that you go after these individuals that indeed stormed your capital in Oklahoma City. Okay, and I want to see more governors move just like Kevin Stitt, move swiftly in your state to effectively weed out this woke nonsense and the attack on children. Leave the kids alone. You can wear your rainbow flag around your neck, but just leave the kids alone, okay? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. It's CJ. Share the video. It's CJ. I'll see y'all in the next one.